Wondering how you can host an open house without having people physically come through the house? Watch this video and I'll share some tips with you on how you can make that possible. Thank you so much for being here. For more tips on how you can use technology to grow your real estate business, and please click on the subscribe button below and hit the bell to be notified when I post a new video every single Wednesday. I myself come from a technology background. I'm into implementing new systems in our office all day, all the time, and I am the go-to person in our office when it comes to technology. Thanks to the systems I have implemented, we can now do our job virtually, and now I'm going to share some of those strategies with you. Right now, of course, the biggest and the most popular platform some of you may have heard about is Zoom. Zoom is great for having face-to-face conversations with people. Lots of people, when they are stuck at home, are using Zoom just to talk, have that emotional connection again. Believe it or not, you can use Zoom to host your virtual open houses as well. So first thing you're going to want to do is go sign up for a Zoom account. Now, there's a couple different options you can take with this. If you are not wanting to spend any money right now, there is a free account with Zoom. You can use that. Generally, with the Zoom account, you have a 40-minute limit before it does cut you off, and you can only have a couple people on at a time. Anything past that, you are going to need a paid account. So if you want to do it free, that is still not a problem. So what you're going to want to do is get everything set up for your open house, get everything ready to go, basically have people signing up for your open house. So they need to submit a time that they do want to go through the open house with you. And because it is the free account and you've got a 40-minute time limit, you're going to want to do it in specific segments is going to work best. That way, if you get a bunch of people and you're coming up to that 40 minutes and you run out, you don't want to just have it cut out on you. So just have certain people sign up saying, okay, your appointment is from 12 to 12:30. The next one is 12:30 to 1. Set up those meetings within Zoom. In Zoom, you can schedule different meetings, set them up, and then you can send an email invite to every single one. They get their own unique code. And then when you're ready to go, you open up your Zoom account, you click on start meeting, and then from there it starts it with that specific person. You do your half an hour with them, end the call, then go to the next one. Zoom saves it all for you. It'll be in there because even if you've scheduled 5 meetings in a row, it'll show them. You go to the next one, you hit start when that specific time is there, they click on the link and they join. So that way you can use the free account. You're just one-on-one with that person. You're showing them through the house, answering questions back and forth. You can flip the screen. You can do whatever, and make sure you're doing this on your phone or tablet so that you can actually carry it around. If you've got a laptop, it doesn't work as well. When you've got your phone or tablet, you can actually go through and show them the property, and it's just going to work a lot better. If you want to go a little more advanced, you can actually do a paid account. Now with the paid account, you've got no time limit, and you can go up to, I think it's maybe 100 people. Or you can upgrade your account even more and have even more people, but I'm assuming just the base account will work great for what you're needing it for. So from there, you could say the open house is starting at 1 o'clock. Have everybody join at 1 o'clock and just start your open house. I would start on the outside of the house, introduce the home, and just start to walk through it. And as you're going through it, people can ask questions, they can communicate, they could have their microphones set on mute so nobody talks at all. They could just type in the chat instead, and they don't have to have their camera on if they're not comfortable, which works perfect. So you can advertise that, telling people, hey, I don't have to see you. You can just have everything turned off, and then that way you can still watch my virtual open house, because some people may not want to join. They're just scared to be on camera, even though they look the same. They sound exactly the same if they were to physically come through the house. But it is a fear for some people. So they could have it off. They could just watch you go through the house, and they could even type in the chat if they wanted to, if they have any questions. So this way you could have 10, 20, whatever, how many ever people show up, and take them through the actual virtual house and answer questions as you're going through. So like I said, Zoom is an amazing program. It's going to work great. Perfect platform to host an open house. You're just going to want to figure out which way you want to take it, and whether you want to go with a free or a paid account. Have you ever hosted a virtual open house? If so, comment below and let me know how it went. The other way you can do it without any extra tools or apps, and another great option, is doing a live. We all are hooked up and connected with social media, so use whatever platform works best for you. And if you have a big audience on numerous social channels, do all of them. So if you want to do Facebook Live, Instagram Live, live on YouTube, whatever that may be, just pick the one that has the best audience, or like I said, do a couple. So maybe you want to do one of them from 1 to 2. It may not take you that long. It shouldn't take you that long, but say for example from 1 to 1:30, and you're going to do the next one, say 1:45 to 2:15, just to give you time to end the one and get set up and prepared for the next one. So basically with the lives, the nice thing with them, kind of same idea with Zoom, is you can schedule them. So you can actually click on live in Facebook, schedule it, and say you want to run it at a certain time. From there, you could even run an ad on it. If you want to learn how to do Facebook ads, I've got you covered. Click on my link up here, and that'll give you a bit idea on Facebook ads. So you could run a Facebook ad, target it to a specific crowd, and have them start to join. It'll show them an ad for your live being scheduled. They can click on the interested button, and then from there it will notify them when you are going live. So that is by far the best way to do it, because maybe you're scheduling one 4 days from now, somebody clicks and says, yeah, I want to be there, and then day later they forget about it, and then they never do see it. So if you can have that ad ready, they click on interested, that way they will get a notification on their phone when it's ready to go. Now the next thing is you want to figure out the flow of it and how you're going to go about doing your virtual open house. You've got two different options, in my opinion. You can either just do straight through, start outside, and as people are joining and they're asking questions, you can stop, you can answer questions, you can interact with them, which works great, because more interaction on there, the better. And then you can go back to things if people ask questions. Number two, the other way, which I personally would probably prefer, is you want to have a systematic approach to it and a certain flow to it, so people know what to expect. And consistency. So if you're doing these more often, people know exactly the system you have in place and how it's going to work. So what I would do is start from the outside of the house, introduce the house to people, and then just explain, this is exactly how the open house is going to go. I'm going to walk you through it. As I'm walking through it, you guys can ask questions. I will not be answering those questions until the end of the call. So that way you don't get distracted, and you have the house to focus on and concentrate, and you can kind of pre-plan where you're going to go, what steps you're going to take, what features you're going to show that are the best. Then at the end, as people are asking questions saying, hey, what was that I just saw? You can actually walk back to it, hold the camera up to it, and explain it to them a bit further. I feel that'll have a better flow to it than if you're trying to answer questions on the go, and some of them you may miss, and sometimes it just makes it a little trickier if you're not on top of things. So if you know you can go back and scroll through your questions afterwards, I believe is going to work the best. Now, if you do this Facebook Live and nobody shows up, don't worry about it. That very well could happen because it's your first time. People need to get to know that you're doing this and get used to it before they're going to start to join in. So that's why with anything I say in social media, you have to be consistent. So if you're going to do this, don't just do one and be done and be like, well, that didn't work. I quit. I give up. This sucks. Thanks a lot, Shawn. Thanks for nothing. Keep with it. You got to do anything with social media. It takes a while before you start to build an audience. So just start putting it out there saying, I'm going to do one of these. I mean, whatever works best for you guys, whatever you can do right now. Maybe you're doing, one a day is quite a bit, but maybe you're doing 2 a week. Maybe you're doing 1 a week, and just saying it's always going to be this exact day and this exact time that I'm going to be doing an open house. People start to get to know it. They get to see it. So even if you have 0 people on your live, still post it. Put it on your page. People may show up and see it 2 days later and watch it and may comment on it. And then you can actually type back to them. So from there, you can write them answers and saying, here's the answer to this. But hey, just remember, I'm doing another live next week. You may want to show up live and say it nicely, because you can actually ask questions and I can show you while I'm still in the home. And as people get to know that they're going to get better results being on the live with you and get more out of it, then you're going to get more attention. You could even do the same thing that you do on your live open houses where you have giveaways, and say just that. Say, you know what? Anybody who shows up on my live and is there till the end, I'm going to do a giveaway for the people that are on there. And you can think up of whatever giveaway that could be that you can just mail out to them or email to them. A gift card would even be better. So now that you know how you can run a virtual open house, but you're asking me, hey, you mentioned about Facebook ads there before. I'm not really sure on how to run Facebook ads. Then you're going to want to click on the link in my description below. I got you covered. There's my free guide in there for my Facebook lead ad checklist. And as always, when you're done here, make sure to check out my prior videos on Facebook ad. And please, if this was valuable for you, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, and share with your fellow realtors.